Hello, Sumo fans! I'm Scott Finley, and welcome to World of Sumo. Batten down the hatches, grab your Chanko bowl, turn this sound up as I take you through this year's 2023 March Haru Banzuke. As always, first, your guys who lost their positions at the top, and those guys who have finally fought their way up to the top tier of Sumo, where the real big boys play. Let's get right into it. The guys who fell, leaving those coveted spots open for grabs, were of course veteran Okanumi, who retired during January's Basho. Georgian giant Tochinoshin, who got an injury having to pull out, falls down. Big man Ichinojo, who had to sit out of the last Basho, as we all know already. And everyone's favourite chubby friend Chiyomaru sadly couldn't hang and has found himself back in Juryo once again. As for the rising wrestlers, first, the only man whose head experiences a different weather pattern from the lower half of his body, the monstrous Hokuseho, coming in hot at Maegashira 15 East, joined by Kimbozan in 14 East, who has achieved his first dream in sumo of being the first Kazakhstani-born Rikishi to reach Makuuchi. Congratulations to him. Bushozan joins him on Maegashira 14 West. And returning from a long haul in Juryo, Daishoho and Maegashira 13 East. Good luck to all the lads. Okay, let's go through the who's and where's for the rest of the ranks. The one-man Mongol horde Mitoru hangs on by a thread of his Mawashi, and Maegashira East 17 has been opened up as he has to get a Kachikoshi this Basho to stay in the top. The Henka machine Chiyoshoma falls to 16 East, and on 16 West it's Tsurugisho. Joining Hokuseho on Maegashira 15 West is Sumo Purebred Oho, still with mountain pressure on him to do well from the lineage of sumo that he comes from. While Daishoho is joined on Maegashira 13 with the shoulders Koto Echo on the west side. 12 sees Kagayake saved, as despite a 7-8 remains in the same rank as January, while on the west, veteran Takara Fuji makes a good climb back up after a shaky second half of 2022. 11 East has Azumaru, who finally made his first Kachikoshi in Makuuchi during January's Basho, so I hope he gets another this time to cement his Makuuchi spot properly. He is joined by the best smiling sumo, Takanosho, who falls to 11 West. 10 East has another veteran, but hates being called one, Miyogiru, joined by one of the young up-and-comers, Nishiki Fuji, who after an unfortunate 4-11 in January, fell 6 spots. The big Bulgarian with the extra assets, wink wink, Oyama, jumps up 1 and sits pretty at Maegashira 9 East. Round about there is where he's more comfortable anyway. Joined by Hiradoumi on the west side, who also jumps up 1 spot. Abe Light, aka Ichi Yamamoto, climbs nicely after a 10-5 last Basho, sitting at Maegashira 8 East from 14. And on Maegashira 8 West, it's Sumo's Elastic Man Ura, who I think will thrive mid-Banzuke to be fair, so he should have a good Basho this time around. Headbutt first, ask questions later, Hokoto Fuji falls 1 spot and comes in at Maegashira 7 East. He is joined on the west side by returning from injury, the Philly Bear, aka Papayasu, aka Takayasu, who had finally made it back to Sekiwaki, just 1 away from his old rank of Ozeki last time, so he will no doubt be gunning for that spot as he can't be satisfied with a Maegashira spot for long. Pretty boy Endo climbs to Maegashira 6 East, while Sada Naomi has a short slip and falls to the 6 West slot. 5 East sees the next Sadogetake Bearman to reach Sanyaku, I'd bet. Koto Shoho, who took 2nd place last Basho, finds himself with a good climb up from 13. He is joined by the ever-wiry Midori Fuji on the west side of 5. Bulldozer Onosho has barreled his way up to the Maegashira 4 East spot, sharing the glory with the ever-enthusiastic Macy, who may have less to celebrate as he falls out of Sanyaku once again and sits on 4 West. The Yo-Yo King himself, Mitake Umi, continues to fall, albeit a bit less this time around, dropping one slot to Maegashira 3 East, while sharing the spot with Nishikigi, who takes a nice 2-spot jump this time. The arms and legs with a man somewhere in the middle, Abe, jumps to Maegashira 2 East, while Ninja Ruden, don't ask me why I call him that, I just feel if you pulled a ninja's mask off, it'd be damn Ruden's face under there. Anyway, he takes 2 West. The Nowada King and everyone's favourite baker, Tamawashi, sees himself move up a spot to Maegashira 1 East, while falling out of Sanyaku and of favour with most fans these days, the ever happy-go-lucky, nothing fades him, Shodai. I nearly said that without laughing at the end, but there you go. At least he is where he belongs. As I've always said, Maegashira 1 to 5 is a good spot for him. Up in Sanyaku, filling the Komusubi ranks, we have another sumo prodigy in Kotonowaka on the west, and the Grip Wakamoto Haru on east, both managing to secure their places in the top tiers, while Pushing Machine Daisho fights his way back once again and sits at Komusubi East, and the Flying Monkey soars, sitting comfy on the west. Well, it seems that future Yokozuna Kiribayama climbs one more step closer to his eventual destiny, just 2 slots away, sitting pretty at Sekiwaki East. Joining the 2 main Sekiwakis these days, the walking muscle that is Wakataka Kage has East, and another man who you can bet your butt will be a Yokozuna soon as well, Hoshoru, has West. The Combat Wombat himself, Takakesho, remains strong as an Ozeki as usual, with very high hopes of securing that white rope this time around. And of course, unless this is some other alternate reality timeline, the mountain that squats sits like the king he is on the Yokozuna slot. Will he be there this basho? We really can't be sure, but I would rather a healthier Yoko in May than an 80% one right now. Do you agree? Did your favourite get their rightful place? Or were they robbed this Banzuke? Give me your thoughts in the comments below. And that's it for this episode of the March 2023 Banzuke. Thank you as always for watching, and Sumo fans, remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell. Oh, what a nugget!